Hey guys, sorry to barge in like this. I forgot my purse. It'll just be a second. I'll just be a second.
Thank you for that. It's been a long time since someone did me a favor.
You're not out of the woods yet, and I think you know that. I'm giving you a way to contact me if anything goes wrong.
Hey, lovebirds, we're on a schedule. Let's wrap this up.
I'll be fine. I promise. Here, I was saving this for when I got to Rabia, but I think you should have it. It's the least I can do.
There we go. Praxis kit. So that's what I get, taking things too literally and actually leaving when the game says to leave, because like, oh god, I don't want them to actually start shooting everybody. I have played games where they're like, get out of here before we shoot everybody, and then they actually shoot everybody if you don't get out of there. So, whoops.
Hey you, with the sunglasses, come here.
Why are you shouting at me?
Hey you, with the sunglasses, come here.
I can't even talk to you. Oh, there we go.
I'm finished for the day. You've taken everything I had.
What a simulation this open world has sometimes. Hey you, with the sunglasses, come here. Hey you, with the sunglasses, come here. I am finished with you for today. Alright. I wanted to buy, Quicksilver Reflex Booster. This allows you to take down two guys that are next to each other simultaneously. Boom. Multiple takedown. And it's automatic. Seems like a good upgrade to have. I could be on the wrong path there, but admittedly this game has not constantly set up that kind of mechanic the way that the previous one did. Because in the first game, or the previous game I mean, there were a lot of situations like this where there'd be two characters standing perfectly next to each other, and they'd be waiting there like almost indefinitely on patrol. And so I guess we'll see when we get to the next major missions and stuff like that if there's any occurrences of two guards standing next to each other. Because the non-hostile police, or tentatively non-hostile police, definitely seem to serve that role from time to time here, but I don't remember that being set up quite as much in this game. Like, much like heavy boxes and stuff like that, in the first game, the entire time I spent not being able to knock people out two at a time, I was constantly faced with situations where there's two guys next to each other two at a time, as if to taunt me with that Metroidvania-like missing skill on my list. I've been here before. Yeah, I've been to this wreck before. There's a guitar. And a body.
Delara, I found Vince. You were right to have a bad feeling.
What are you saying, Adam? Is he...
Yeah.
He should have been pulled months ago. It's all over his profile. Vince lost his edge. A person tries to be two things at once, sometimes he ends up not being either of them. He becomes lost.
I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna let you be the one to break this to Miller.
Right.
Vince Black was a double agent tangled in a double life. Don't know exactly what got him killed or why. But I'm starting to think I never will. Well, he seems to have a rat stuffed down his throat, so I'm thinking people found out he wasn't a double agent. I mean, that he was a double agent. That kind of seems unambiguous to me.
Of course. Be careful out there, Adam.
Yeah, that's a rat. There's a rat in his mouth. That's a clear message. I don't know why we're so confused. Maybe oh, there we go. Also, this might tell us explicitly, for all we know. Once this other notification goes away, there it is. So Vince Black is Sarnabog. Sarnabog is Vince Black. How long did you expect to live two lives without me finding out? And to think, you might have kept fooling us had you not told her. She's very good, isn't she? Knows how to make a man feel safe. Loved, even? By the time you read this, Vlasta will be holding a gun to your face. I asked him to give you something before pulling the trigger. She said it was your favorite. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that message about I don't know what killed him and I might never know, or something like that, may have been a very inaccurate description to put on the stiletto, because his death seems pretty unambiguous. Did I throw this refrigerator last time I was here? I'm sorry, Vince, who is now dead. There we go. I think I threw that last time I was here. Jeez. You ever notice how video game level designers... Is that the same half-eaten burger from before? And is that a panini? That's a panini. Sorry, this is not the noteworthy things to look at. You ever notice how video game designers love to have a corpse in front of a static screen? Like, that's a very specific trope they use. I think even BioShock might have done that at some point. Well, Vince is gone, so that's one loop closed on as far as whether or not you took care of his cover before. I'm curious, if you didn't do that one side objective during the first mission and didn't preserve Vince's cover, would this entire quest have never happened because he would have not been an undercover cop? In which case, does that mean that what am I trying to say here? Does that mean that if you had not helped preserve his job in the first mission, that he might have survived instead of dying at this point? Or does it mean that his cover being blown earlier in the game would have been interpreted as the reason why he died now, as opposed to just other reasons? Alex hid a pocket secretary containing information on Marchenko in a trash bin near my meeting spot with Janus. Just have a look for a familiar chalk mark near the Central Plaza Metro. Alright, let's look for some chalk around here. It's not necessarily side objective related, but I just keep walking past this marker on the map, and I'm sort of tired of walking past it instead of just acknowledging it. Hello, it's in the garbage? That wasn't as well hidden as I thought it was going to be. It's just under that one piece of chalk. Weird. I thought it was going to be a hidden compartment or like in the sewer drain or something. Here's what we know. Born 1991 near Zaporizhzhia, Ukraine, parents were illiterate railway workers, left school after 10 years, 2 years shy of the compulsory 12, to become a shift worker on a drilling gang looking for shale gas deposits in eastern Ukraine. Ran into trouble in 2011 when a group of pro-Russian separatists started to fight with his crew in Mariupol after work. He tried to break it up, got injured, and ended up in the hospital. Could have been when he got augmented, not sure. Records get pretty scarce here. In fact, there's a good 12-year period we can't account for, and no record of when or where he did get augmented. Shows up briefly in 2023, this time with a wife and newborn kid, Alisa Maritovna and Riza Viktorici. I'm moving on. Only now he's in Belgorod, which I don't get, frankly. A pro-Ukrainian national moving to Russia only makes sense if he stayed with energy companies all those years. Everyone wanted a piece of their reserves after 2015, but that would have put him somewhere in Siberia, not Belgorod. Belgorod is on the border with Ukraine. It's got nothing to do with oil. It does, however, have a long history of military occupation, and in 2016, it was the city from which the newly minted Russian Federated States deployed bell tower associates to quell Ukraine's anti-separatist dissension once and for all. So, why is he having a kid there in 2023? Still working on finding that one out. And on finding out what happened to the wife and kid afterwards, because neither of them were with him when he emigrated to the Udalek complex last year. About Viktor Marchenko. Oh, Marchenko, what are we going to learn about you? So our main objective is to meet with Janus. Do I have any other stuff to fill up yet? No, not at the moment. The mystery augs thing is still a weird floating thing that's going to come up later. And as far as I can tell, any other missions in the game I don't have access to yet. I think I need to proceed with the story first. I know I'm going to leave town eventually, but I don't think that I've progressed the main story to even be quite close. I think I might have. I think I have a fair number of missions left before I even get to that point. And much like the previous Mass Effect, the previous Deus Ex game, doing missions in the middle of one of your stays at Detroit, for example, leads to new missions popping up midway through Detroit that you didn't have access to earlier. Like when suddenly that one police was like, "Hey, there's somebody in the sewers. You should deal with that problem." Oh, I thought I could jump up on that. This is awkward. I should leave. Here I thought I could hop that fence by hopping on that car. Didn't really pan out, did it? Hello. This must be it. Alright. Let's take a look around. Those are mines. They filled that car with mines. Alright. Oops, not load. Just pop in a save before I enter this place. Okay. Let's take a look around a little bit. Oh! City tour. Okay, so this would have been one of the first places people would go when they were visiting the town. But, the question is whether or not... Let's see. You could say it was damaged in the terrorist attack, because it's right above the train station. Although I don't know if this I don't think... oh, wait, no, this isn't the right station. That was Ruzicka Station. That's way off. You can't visit that location in either of the two hub worlds. You have to go there specifically, so never mind. So, actually, it's probably the fact that the city is in such a bad state that nobody actually comes here for tourism ever. So, instead, it's this sort of forgotten building where it's like homeless people just move in and they board up the windows and try to make a shelter out of a room that nobody goes into anymore. That makes more sense. Rating 1, you say? Let's get busy. I'll just click on everything until one of them works. There we go.
Trace program access granted.
Gotcha. You can't defeat me. I say as I walk face first into a mine and get very, very defeated very fast. It's always possible. And never underestimate a video game's aptitude for accidental comic timing. Oh, painkillers. It's so much easier to pick out details with this thing. Oh, hello. What do you have here? Ruzicka's augmented platform crumbles. Mass privatization soon led to an economic boom, which in turn led to subsequent tax breaks for augmented workers needed to help build the new infrastructure. There were a few voices of dissent. Occasionally, non-augmented citizens accused the government of catering to corporate interests over national ones, or attempted to demonstrate against the fast-tracking of visas and work permits for foreign augmented workers. But for the most part, the Czech people embraced the reforms wholeheartedly. So much so that by the mid-2020s, Prague had a moderate population of Augs and had become a hub for many migrant workers traveling through to the EU nations and Eastern Europe. No one could have predicted what would happen in 2027. With so many resident augmented workers, the Aug incident struck the Republic particularly hard. Ruzicka herself was one of the victims of the tragic event, with the president's augmented bodyguard lost control and crashed her limousine into the waters of the Vltava River, where they both drowned. Pronunciation's a work in progress. All of this garbage stays in the garbage can even when you throw it. It's amazing. Just gonna go in here probably because they mined the freaking elevator, and I'm not really in a hurry to visit that. Yeah. Seems like a bad time. Got a ladder going down. I don't need no stinking ladders. I'm immune to gravity. I'm Adam Jensen. Adam freaking Jensen. What's that? Is there a mine behind those boxes? There is. There's a mine behind those boxes. Don't approach those boxes. Oh my god, there's mines everywhere. How do you even deal with this? Do they detonate? What? No? Are they all deactivated right now? Let's deal with that. I think they might be all deactivated. I'm alive for now. I saw guards earlier, didn't I? Were they not here? This is strange. So this is looks like an... Alright. I've been invited, haven't I? I just default into infiltration mode on a regular basis. Is that a Palisade Bank over there on the left? I don't know, a lot of big blocky buildings that are hard to get details out of. Sorry, I was trying to stealth my way in and kind of forgetting that I've been explicitly invited to be here, because we got busy with another side quest for a bit. This place is an absolute mess. It's like a forgotten chunk of BioShock or Fallout instead of something in the middle of a Deus Ex game. Gross. Everything's awful. could drop down there. I don't have a lot of reason to, though. Unless I want to pre-explore. Maybe Janus will get mad at me if I do the wrong thing. Biocell. Added to the collection. I remember when... That's not going to do anything for me. I remember when I thought that biocells were going to be rare and careful resources, and now I'm drowning in them. Holy crap, this place just keeps going. Alright. Oh, hello. Triangle. There we go. I found you, Triangle. We keep fighting more of these damn things as we go along. There you go, there's the triangle code if you want it. Hope you paused. Didn't exactly stay on that one for very long.
Janus, if this is your idea of a face-to-face meeting, I'm not impressed.
You didn't think I would jump on a plane to Prague, did you?
I guess not. The conversation we recovered, you know who Manderley was talking to, don't you?
Robert Page, CEO of Page Industries and owner of the VersaLife Corporation. He's a multi-billionaire.
Doesn't mean we can't arrest both of them for conspiracy to commit murder. We heard Page give the order to kill Rucker.
In a recorded conversation that you obtained illegally. It's fruit from the poisonous tree, Mr. Jensen. It won't stand up in court.
What about this orchid, then? Can we find out more about it?
I think we should find out. I'm digging on my end, but there may be something you can do in Prague. VersaLife has an account at the Palisade Property Bank. If you can get to their data vault, we may find some of the answers we're looking for.
You're telling me to break into a bank?
ARC is being manipulated, set up to take the fall for something. Most likely another terror attack.
Fine. What about this Brown? Page mentioned him and some sort of council. Nathaniel Brown, maybe, head of the Santo Group?
Perhaps. Nathaniel Brown stands to earn trillions if the Human Restoration Act passes, but...
Janus.
Adam, the site's been compromised. I just spotted sentry drones headed your way.
What? How? I wasn't followed.
Maybe somebody at PRE detected Janus' hack into the electrical grid. I don't know. Just get out of there.
Well, that's not good for me. I really should have finished exploring better. I didn't really mean to walk in here. I was instead just kind of walking around in a slightly completionist manner and not necessarily paying attention to where the trigger was going to be. My bad. I was trying to look at the Janus face thing that was going on, because that was interesting. If you're trying to look into how they did that effect, for example. And I think they were having a rotating texture on the body that would change the skin color and make hair appear and disappear over and over again. But then when it came to the character model, because the face structure, I think, was changing over and over again, but that's not easy to do in a video game. So instead, I think what they were doing is every time the camera cut to Adam, it was loading a different face for the for Janus over and over again, and it would just show the different Janus face each time that it cut to Adam. But every time it was holding on Janus, his face would actually stay the same. Oh, cool! My exit is actually that hole in the floor, which is the one thing I haven't explored yet. So there's that. I haven't done combat in a while. Alright, so there's some 2 drones here, obviously. And of course I'm going to want to see if I can do something with this, because who cares about drones, right? It didn't blow up? That's like on the top of the things I wanted it to do. Alright. Let's go around back to the previous office and see if I can get a line of sight on the, maybe I can get a line of sight on the EMP. Now it's too close to me, isn't it? They're drones. You know what, guys? Just for you. I've never... Oh, 5 bullets. Okay. Let's try... No, I didn't randomly pick up a shotgun this time. We never used the revolver. I think revolvers might be a semi-iconic Deus Ex, like, OG weapon. I think that might be why they keep insisting on putting them in here. Die. Die, 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 die. Warranty voided, says the game. That's pretty funny. I'm non-lethal against humans, dummy. Summy. Did I get any of them? Yay! Except I can't get out of here. Aha! There, we done did a combat scenario, so that was fun. Alright, back to non-lethal. You're welcome, everybody. Except for the people who didn't want that, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. So that's what all those were. Those are all lasers for weapons. They're all going to pop up simultaneously the moment I come back. I hear ya. I hear ya. But also, like, what if I just... I need more throwable objects. Don't fail me now, gas. I mean, fire extinguisher. Quiet. This thing's impervious to explosions. I missed it. Ah. Oh, no, I got it. See, I'm supposed to go to the floor, and I probably still will. But I just like the idea of destroying all of their attempts at laser problems. Look at that over there. How'd that not set anything off? What are the rules here? I don't understand. It's already, the light is already blocked by a thing, right? Anyway, hit. We'll see if we get to hear Adam Jensen's hilarious death. Oh, oh. Or if I get through this safely. Probably still hop on the floor for the sake of it. I mostly just feel like destroying their laser traps out of spite. Are the ones no longer in here? Oh, yeah, all the ones that were in the elevator are gone? If they ever even really counted. Alright, well, that's how easy it would be to escape the way that the waypoints don't tell you to go. But I was gonna explore that basement anyway, so guess where we're going. Just have to throw a few objects into the laser beams and you're all set. Alright. How about you? Are there guards down here? It'd be really funny if this was like a super long level full of guards and all these stealth things you have to go through, and the easier solution was just to throw a few boxes back behind you, as I showed a moment ago. Or maybe it's just a straightforward escape into the sewers. Only time will tell. A lot of explosives around here. It's like the oh, yep, that's... Those sure are more drones. I may have been totally right about the idea of this actually being the hard way to go, compared to just shooting a few lasers about. Where are you? They see me hacking everything.
Anomaly detected.
Yes, tell me more about your anomalies.
Access granted.
And your detection fetish. Ooh, what's that? Ooh. Look at all these fun toys they're hiding around here. Anything else? Nah? Alright. You up here, guys? There you are. There you are. What happens if I shoot you with a stun gun? Does it even work? Oh, right. I can do this. How do you feel now? I messed that up pretty bad. Oh, it got out of range, too. Video games, you silly. Alright. There's something back there. Where'd it go? Oh! Nailed it! Wow. Good job me, huh? What is back there? Is that a safe? That's a safe. Oh, now they really have to die then. Okay. How much more can I waste ammo? I didn't pick up any combat rifle back there. Nope. Just the one. My revolver ammo's shot now. I guess I'll have to use my incredibly infinite supply of 10mm pistol ammo. What will I do? Okay. Not the most effective, admittedly. Although I could probably... Oh yeah, I have EMP ammo. That would help. Just die. Listen, I'm not very good at shooting. I never actually shoot in games. Okay. I think we learned here that, I really only need to do one... No, go to the ammo. Silly. There we go. I think I only needed one of those. Am I out of range or something? I've actively avoided shooting for so long in video games that I kind of don't know what I'm doing anymore. Which is kind of funny. Not that I was ever a big shooter fan in the first place. I really just played the hell out of the first 3 or 4 Halo games. Up to Reach or so. Until they changed hands and it became the company that now controls it, where it's like, they're making it because they have to and not because they have ideas. Oh, cool. That's always good for the future of a series.
Anomaly detected.
We're making it because Microsoft said to do that. Cool. Oopsie. There we go. Got some Typhoon. Cool. I can sell it if nothing else, I guess. And then I lock it again because I'm so nice. You can tell how nice I am because I'm destroying all of these machines around here. Huh. Well, obviously I've got to check out what's over there. Oh! Almost didn't make it. Hi. Who are you? A dead civilian, red hair, lots of Augs. Compromised position. Seems to be an augmented drug den. Bowling pins. Oh! This underfloor region. What a complicated little location we got here. Got some crafting parts. Another biocell. Add that to the pool. I should really just be using those. There we go. They're just gonna fill up my inventory at this point. Haha! I should have thrown something into it. I'm so sorry, everyone. Missed opportunity. Oh, I've made a terrible mistake. Yeah, we've seen that one before. The one where they act like there was a shootout at Ruzicka Station, even though I didn't shoot or attack anyone. If I remember correctly, I don't think I shot or attacked at all. That was some weird physics going on there. Is it still happening? I think I can still hear physics happening. Weird. The game just freaked out. Anyway, if I remember correctly, I didn't shoot or attack anyone at Ruzicka Station. It's just that I went through the whole thing all ghost-like, and then literally in the last moment I got spotted. And so they caught me running away, and then they started shooting. And they're like, "We've been attacked! Crybaby police! We spotted literally a human being in a room, and therefore it was a vicious attack by Augs." Not a lot going on in here, though. A lot of empty things. Oh, that's throwable. Not much else going on there either. Sorry, dead person. Not a lot going on in your room right now. Ooh, open this from the backside. Electric hazard, laser hazard. What kind of crazy setup do we have down here? I'll check you out in a moment. I'm curious about what's down here. No Icarus here. Not seeing a lot of anything around here either. No. Just what I presume may be my escape route. I don't need no box. Your charity box. Oh. You can only get past So they benefit your high jump and they benefit your ability to pick up heavy things back to back. So is this the alternate exit? Or it's a secret. Oh, it's somebody lives down here. And I'm robbing him.
Not like this, not like this.
Can we just talk? You want to talk about it? Calm down. Everything's okay.
Leave me alone.
Everything's okay. Nope. Not so much. Alright.
You monster, go away.
There's a body bag in here.
I didn't see anything. Nothing.
What? That's a full-on body bag, isn't it? Yeah, with a zipper and everything. Have you been living here? There's like entertainment stuff down here, even though it's like nasty sewer water. Like this rug goes down into nasty sewer water, and they put their guitar on that. That's a disrespectful way to store your guitar. And this football's been ruined now. How could you? There's like books and food down here, but then the bed's occupied by a body bag that's occupied by a body, most notably. What is going on in this room? I don't know what. Why did I do that? That was pointless. I don't know what sense to make of this bizarre room I'm looking at right now. Oh, well, this isn't gonna work. Yeah, this isn't working at all. Abort. 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 There we go. It's 45%. It's not great. Let's try stealth.
Not like this, not like this. Not like
I've got so many. I've got so many stealths. So it's actually kind of insane.
you monster, go away.
That would give me the point where I'm ahead of them now by 1 node, so they can't really catch me. Presumably. Especially since I get to do this. Aha! I get to keep reinforcing everything as I go. There we go. This guy screams a lot. Ooh, stealth software. So mostly stuff I already had or used trying to get in. And then a few other nonsense. Alright, well, enjoy your strange story, weird dead end. Maybe I'll come back later and it'll be calmed down and we can talk. Like that other character who was freaking out, but then I just walked around the corner for a second and came back and they weren't freaking out. Because AI.